Namaste, this is Srini, and today we are going to talk about why is Mahalaya Paksha observed. So many people refer to this as the Pitru Paksha, some people will refer to this as the Shraddha Paksha, but I want to tell all of them that it's actually called Mahalayapaksha. And this is the time of the year when Hindus actually do Shraddh for their Pitrus. To put in easy language, they make offerings to their dead ancestors. And the surprise element here is that Hindus are not the only people who actually observe something like this. So you have Mexicans who have what they call the Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, which they celebrate on 1st and 2nd of November. So I got to know of this from this Pixar movie called Coco. So if you have not watched it already, please do watch it. It's an amazing movie, but it's animation. So the surprise thing is even Americans celebrate it. Ever heard of Halloween? Yes. So Halloween actually comes from All Hallows Eve, which is the celebration in the evening before the All Hallows Day or the All Saints Day, which they celebrate on 1st of November. And 2nd of November, they celebrate what is called the All Souls Day. So, so Halloween automatically is celebrated on the 31st of October every year. So All Saints Day and All Souls Day, that is the time when they remember their saints and their people who passed away, and they make their offerings and they think about that. So it is very, very similar to what happens in the Mahalaya Paksha. And as per a lot of scholars, they say even Halloween and All Saints Day might have had a pagan origin, so which essentially means it came from India. So also another tidbit of information is most Indian businesses will not do any business around this time of the year. So they will not sign any new deals. They will not go for any big venture. Nothing is going to happen around this time of the year. And that is because Marwaris form the biggest chunk of the business community in India. And they are very busy with Mahalayapaksha. And they would not start or sign anything new at this time. So, what does Mahalaya actually mean? So, Maha means great, and Laya means in sync, right? So, question is, what is syncing with what? So, everyone knows the Gayatri mantra, right? Om Bhurva Svata Savitrayana Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. But not what many people might know is there's a longer form of the Gayatri mantra which goes Om Bhuh, Om Bhuah, Om Suvaha, Om Maha, Om Janah, Om Tapah, Om Satyam, and then Tatsavituranyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. So the Bhuah, Suvaha, Maha, Janah, Tapah, and Satyam actually refer to the lokas. So lokas, they are the different worlds. So if you know, it starts with bhu. So bhu is is the earth because that is the root word of bhubol. That's the root word of bhumi, right? So that refers to the earth. Bhuvaha is where pitrus go. It is a pitruloka, right? So it is where you and I will go after we we die, right? And Suha is where the devatas like Indra and Agni, all these people live. Mahaha is where the great sages live. Janaha is again even greater, more acclaimed souls will live. Tapaha is where Brahma's sons live, and Satyam is where Brahma lives, Satyaloka. Then on top of that is Vaikuntha Loka, is where Vishnu lives. And then on top of that is the Shiva Loka, or what is called the Kailasha, right? So that's where Lord Shiva lives. So during the Mahalaya Paksha, so the Bhuloka and the Bhuvaha, which is the earth and the Pitruloka, they come in sync. So, which means there is transfer of information that is happening around this time. And we will see why that happens. So, again, from the perspective of the Hindu lunar Panchang, right, this is considered to be a 14-day period, which is the Krishna Paksha period, of the Bhadrapada month. So, Bhadrapada month means when full moon happens, moon will be aligned to the Bhadrapada Nakshatra. And there are two Bhadrapada Nakshatras. So there's Purva Bhadrapada and there's Uttara Bhadrapada. Now, in Bhadrapada, Bhadra actually means auspicious, right? The Bhadrapada nakshatras are the nakshatras where the soul reaps the blessings of good deeds from past lives. When moon aligns to these nakshatras, right? And moon represents the mind here. So the energies of these nakshatras are such that they will make the moon, so therefore the mind, a little spiritual. So they will infuse a little bit of spirituality. What you need to understand is during this time of the year, the sun, right? Sun is in Virgo. So it is aligned to the Uttara Falguni Nakshatra. So Uttara means north, Fal means fruit, Guni means good deeds. So again, Sun is aligned to Nakshatra, which will give you the fruits of your good deeds from your past lives. So because Sun is aligned to Virgo, right? So and Virgo is a zodiac sign which signifies healing, right? So and Sun signifies the soul. So whenever Sun comes into Virgo, it is like healing for the soul. And because Virgo is diametrically opposite to Pisces. So Pisces is the 12th house of the zodiac. So 12th house is like a foreign place, a isolated place. So it also means it can be the Pitraloka, right? It's also called the house of spirituality, etc., etc. So the Pitrus from the 12th house are directly able to influence the soul which is there in Virgo and which is ready to heal. And the moon is aligned to a nakshatra where the mind is spiritual. So all the material things sort of will take a backseat, and the individual will be ready to do spiritual things. So that's the energy of the universe, and it is best if everyone aligns to that, to live the best life, to make the best of your life. So here the sun or the soul is getting blessings from the Pitrus. And so the next thing is, how is that done? So that is done by the way of Shraddha. People call Brahmin. Avahanam is done of the ancestor on the Brahmin, right? And food is offered, and many a times it's the food that the deceased family member would have liked when he would have lived. So it is believed that the Sukshma Sharira of the ancestor comes into the Brahmin, and although the Brahmin is eating the food, the ancestor is actually getting it. So this is more like how your digital transactions work, right? When your company puts money into your account, you just get a message. You don't get the real money. But once you get that message, you're like, okay, my company, like they have put money in my account. That has worked because that is a paradigm that was given to you. Similarly, this Mahalaya Paksha is also an established paradigm. One thing we need to understand is why are Pitrus important, right? So Pitrus are important because they are your first line of defense, if I may say that. So whenever you do your prayers or you are doing anything, right? So Pitrus are the ones who are actually listening to you, and then they will be the ones who will provide you guidance, who will provide you help. So you have to have your Pitrus happy. Many a time it happens that people don't do all these things, and then there's something called Pitru dosha, because of which there will be a lot of failures will happen. There will be accidents. A lot of things will happen. So it's very important to keep your Pitrus happy, and you can do that by simply doing a shraddha for them during the Mahalaya Paksha. I would actually request you to please observe this. I hope this video would have helped you to learn a thing or two about Mahalayapaksha and Hinduism. Please do like the video and please do subscribe and share with like minded people in your friends and family circle. It will be very great. Thank you. Jai Shri Ram and Jai Bharat.